This is the AZ Preps 365 show on Arizona Sports 620.
Well, Jim, I don't know what you were doing when you were 15 years old, but I certainly was not stepping in the ring and, well, basically taking everyone out that stepped in front of me. Our next guest here on AZ Preps 365 has a fight coming up on Friday, June 16th at Celebrity Theater here. David Benavidez joining us here on AZ Preps 365. 6-0, one knockout, and he'll be on the card on June 16th, part of Iron Boy Promotions. David, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How about you guys?
We're doing very, very well. Appreciate a couple of minutes of your time here, which I know is very much in demand because this is still training camp for you as you get ready for your fight on Friday, June 16th. But the AZ Preps 365 here, the local connections to see guys continue on with their careers, but balancing fighting and going to school. Let's take that right off the bat here as we continue. How difficult is that for you right now?
Well, sometimes it's pretty hard, because I have to focus my attention. When I get up in the morning, I have to focus on school. But when I'm not done after school, I kind of really focus it on boxing. It's not really that hard because I enjoy both subjects, but, sometimes it does get really hard when I have to wake up in the morning or after I'm exhausted thinking I have to go right to school. But it's all right. We're working at it pretty hard, so it's all right.
6-0, you fought at the Celebrity Theater back in April, and again coming up here on June 16th. Are you still at 190, or what weight are you fighting at right now?
We're at 175 right now. We fought at 185 last time, but we're trying to get down as low as possible right now.
Is that hard? I mean, where do you feel most comfortable?
It was hard, coming down when I was at like 220, but when I got to 190 and I started coming down from that weight, it started getting really easy, man. I feel really good. I feel really strong and really fast, too, as well.
David, let's talk about the bloodlines. I don't know that you had any choice but to be a boxer from a young age. The term boxing prodigy has been thrown around in your family for years with your older brother and what he's done. I mean, obviously working with Jose and then your dad with the boxing background, being around guys like Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao. Just at your age, are you even old enough to realize the enormity of that situation, or do you think every 16-year-old gets to hang around with guys like that?
I'm kind of I'm still kind of shocked about what we did, but we've been working at it for a really long time, and I just believe in hard work, man. That's when you really truly work hard. You work really hard in the gym, so I think we deserve everything we're getting right now.
I do too. I agree 100%. Let's talk a little bit about that family, though. How have your dad and your brother helped you along the way in a way that the rest of us might not know about? We see the obvious stuff, the bloodlines, the training, but anything else they've done that has really helped you get going?
Well, I watch a lot of boxing videos. I try to perfect every move, kind of. But my dad really helps me on everything. He helps me on the trying to perfect my jab and throwing the body shots. And when I spar and I'm not doing something correct, my brother, after I'm done sparring, pull me aside. He'll tell me how to do it correct. Like yesterday, I was sparring. I wasn't really throwing my body shots correct, and my brother was telling me how to throw a correct body shot. Or, try to better myself at throwing a body shot. And it's just little things like that, little tips that my brother would give me sometimes to try to help better my game.
June 16th, Iron Boy Promotions at Celebrity Theater, and fans heading to that fight card on the 16th. The first 200 fans to bring a non-perishable food item will receive a free Iron Boy Promotions T-shirt, part of a promotion with Iron Boy Promotions and St. Mary's Food Bank. David Benavidez will be on that card as he was on a card back in April. We had your brother on before his last fight during camp. He was able to win. We hope to do the same thing here for you, David. And before we let you go, I know you've had a chance to watch and even get into the ring with a couple of the big-name guys out there. Manny Pacquiao fights tonight. Kelly Pavlik fought last night and won. How much are you taking notes when you see these guys that are either in the ring with you or in the same gym at Wild Card in Hollywood?
Well, when I get into spar somebody like in a big name, of course I'm gonna be really scared before I spar them. I'm not scared. It's just to see I have nerves. It's just to see what I can do. And when I get in there, man, I don't know. It's like everything comes down to that point where I don't even know if I do it. I just do so great that it seems like it's just instincts at that point, and it seems really good, man. We train really hard for it, and everybody tells me I do so good. So it's just a feeling I can't describe when I get out after the sparring sessions with those guys. And it just feels really good. And those pros, they give me some tips and advice too after I'm done sparring them. With all the guys I sparred, they're really nice guys. Like I sparred Peter Quillen, Kid Chocolate. I sparred Latif Coyote as well. I was helping them prepare for their last fights too. And I sparred a couple months ago. I sparred Kelly Pavlik for a whole week, and that was really good too.
It hasn't been that long, David, since you lived here in the Valley. Your fans get a chance to come on out and see you. Anything you want to say to the people out here to come see the hometown boy when he makes his return to fight again here in the Valley?
Well, I just want to thank everybody, for supporting me and my brother since the beginning. It's really hard right now. Well, we're going to stay dedicated, and hopefully we have 2 champions in Arizona. And please come see me. Thank you.
Sounds good, David. We wish you nothing but the best, and good luck on Friday, June 16th.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you for having me as well.
Oh, you're welcome.
Our pleasure. David Benavidez, the younger brother of Jose Benavidez. We've now had them both on in the last month and a half, and the fight coming up on June 16th, part of Iron Boy Promotions, and a good partnership with the St. Mary's Food Bank. First 200 fans to bring a non-perishable food item on fight night will receive a free Iron Boy Promotions T-shirt. It's always good. We always talk about it. To see those guys, whether it was Darren Woodson, who we had earlier on in the show, Jose Benavidez, David Benavidez, but those guys that grew up here, went to school to continue on and then to have big things happen for them. So pay attention to not just Jose, but David as well. 6-0, 1 knockout.
Yeah, no question. And what a boxing family, for real. I can't wait to go out and check out those fights. I know Pablo's going to get us tickets, right, Pablo? Just nod. Yeah. We're going to go out there and check that out. But I do want to thank real quick, and I always forget to do this, Emily Pandalakis, who represents the Benavidez brothers at Athlete Evolution Public Relations. She's been great to us, really a big friend of the show. Looking at the Facebook, all kinds of love on there from those fighters and from Emily. So thanks to everybody there, especially Emily and the Benavidez brothers for being such a big part of the show. And again, Craig, you mentioned the mojo. I'm so glad you did that because everybody who comes on this show achieves success. Yeah, every single guest we've had that's been on this show has won in one way or another.
We'll hope to keep it rolling here and just inform that if you want to go out and meet Team Benavidez, they'll be at Central Boxing Gym today, 12 to 2 to sell tickets for that upcoming fight on June 16th. Autographs, pictures, and again, the fight coming up on Friday at Celebrity Theater, June 16th.
Yeah, and Pablo really did a great job with all this, too. I mean, look at the guests we have just today and the show that we've had all year. I mean, Darren Woodson and then Benavidez back-to-back like that is very strong. But I really think boxing is making a comeback, and the Benavidez family is going to be in the middle of that, Craig, for a very, very long time. And I'm glad that, fighters and athletes who have come from here at the events, they give back. Darren Woodson's on the board for Make-A-Wish. He was the Bart Star Man of the Year during his career. You mentioned the canned food drive, non-perishable food drive at the boxing matches coming up. That's a big part of what it's all about. And just to see so many people care so much and give back once they've made it, to me that's a big part of what attracts me to sports, because we read about the bad stuff all the time, the DUIs, the drug arrests, the guys going broke, but they're a very small percentage of professional athletes. Very small percentage. You hear about them the most, but most guys are good. Most teams do a lot, and obviously people who have been on the show have done a lot for their communities too.
We turn our attention to basketball in our next segment. Right now, here's Candace.